All right, I figured I would just have like a little idea about like deducing, and because using deducing that helps you cut down on rotations at all because like you won't have to do this to search for pieces. So here, hopefully I can just do this through a scramble. Oh, let's see what we got. Okay, so here, let's look and see what we got. Right now we got this pair, and we'll just look and see what else. So here's a good example. So let's solve this, and now this is the only corner we got. So we look in the U layer, and we look in the front left. So we're looking for this edge. This is where I want you to do slow solves, where you identify either an edge or a corner, and then you look for that without doing anything. And the rules you follow are either you do the U moves to check in the top layer, you check in the front right slots, and deducing, they must be somewhere in the back. So what you do, only after you do U moves and you check the front slots, then you rotate, and then that will give you the exact location of this edge. So what we're going to do, we want this is going to go in the back left. So instead of rotating to put that in the front left, we're going to rotate, and then it's going to be here somewhere. And we find out, look, here's the edge. So we're going to solve that, and let's see what we got next. So we have this free pair, look, bad edge, we're going to have to rotate. But then here, we got lucky, and everything else is in the U layer. And this is a good edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to choose to solve this first because it's a good edge, and it goes in the back slot. And we solve that. And then for this, bad edge. This is where, like, a wacky solution where I don't know dot cases, so I'm going to rotate and do that and then sludge it in. So here, let's see if we can, I'm trying to get some good examples for you, but deducing is more about following the rule set of, once you understand the rule set and you follow it and practice it, you don't have to rotate anymore. If you look at the solves I have on my Instagram page, I never rotate. That's because I know where the pieces are all the time. So let's do something else. Okay, so let's go with this. So this edge is going to the back left. So let's just do that. Let's see what else we have. We're going off what we can see first before we start deducing things. So let's solve this in the front right. Okay, so here, perfect example. We have this green and red edge, which is going to go here. If you look here, it's the corner is not in the U layer, and it's not in the front left. So it must be in the final slot we have in the back right, because we solved this one back here and we solved this one. So it must be here. So you have to be mindful of both EO and deducing, where for this, we don't even have to rotate to see because we know that corner's back there. So we have to just bring it up, but we're going to move this out of the way because look, if we were to do that to bring this corner up and insert it, now we have to deal with this edge too. So you just be smart about what you have to do with this, but you bring it up and look, now we have what we need, and we do that. And this last edge, it ended up giving everything in the U layer. But here, bad edge again. I look at this and I know I'm going to have to rotate. So I instinctually rotate and put that there. And this is another opportunity where instead of rotating like this to put it in the back, I rotate because it's my final slot to put it in the front. And that's how you do that. But let me know if you have any questions.